Life inevitably changes. When it does, we will be moved by the experience. Some people seem to flow with the current gracefully, and some fight against it and splash about. Even the most graceful will sometimes find some parts of the stream uncomfortable. The fight against it crowd will often find some areas of the stream quite soothing. The river of life will keep moving, like it or not. We must adapt. This is a story about some of the changes that have happened in my life and the insights I have learned. As the child of an army officer, I moved frequently. I attended many different schools, including 4 different high schools. I would arrive at a new post, make friends, and soon half of them would be moving on. The next year I would be saying goodbye to my friends and good riddance to my enemies. This turned out to be good training for navigating the many changes we will face as I travel with the current of life's river. Our church had an older pastor for 15 years. As he got older, his declining health affected his ability to do his work, so he retired. Our new pastor was a great young preacher. His messages were helpful, challenging, and spirit-filled. When he found out the church was $600,000 in debt, he attacked the debt like it was a poisonous snake in his bed. In 2.5 years, the debt was gone. Once the debt was paid off, he felt it was time to move on, so the church looked for another preacher. After a couple of months of trying out different preachers, our elders settled on a take-charge preacher from North Carolina. He immediately started making changes. He cleaned out all things he considered unneeded and threw away props, puppets, and stored items. He has a certain way he wants things done and follows up to make sure it is. He has ordered a new sound and camera system for the auditorium, a new sign for the front of the church, and new hymnals for the pews. Now he is making changes to the Sunday school department. He has decided who he wants teaching different classes and has implemented those changes. He did not discuss this with the teachers, he just made the changes he wants. This is the first time changes in the church have affected me personally. I am now presented with a choice to move gracefully with the stream or kick and flail about. When I'm faced with a problem, I turn to God's word and prayer. I like reading different translations of the Bible and found this proverb in a contemporary version. Patience and gentle talk can convince a ruler and overcome any problem. In the King James Version, the same verse reads, "By long forbearing is a prince persuaded, and a soft tongue breaketh the bone." That is my answer from God. I must entreat and trust. I control my attitude and tongue to reflect God's love. When I read the Bible, passages often jump off the page to help me swim in the depths of the river. I will not respond with anger. I will not talk about the preacher behind his back. I will not sow discord. I will turn the other cheek. I will grow closer to God by supporting his servant. I explained what was going on in my life to encourage you to press toward Jesus in your difficulty. We all have issues we must deal with. I received a message this evening that 2 Christian missionaries in India were attacked by several men with clubs. The missionaries are in the hospital with multiple broken bones. I am ashamed that I even think I have problems. My house is warm, my bed is soft, my 15 grandkids are well, my job is secure, and I don't have any major health issues. You have problems in your life. We all do. When the river is so high, you feel like you will drown. When the current is strong and feels like you will be swept away. Think about the 2 missionaries who are in a hospital praising God. Thankful they were counted worthy to suffer for the name of Christ. We must move with the stream of life that flows from the throne room of God. Do it gracefully with peace and love in your heart. Thank you for listening to this video. Please like and subscribe. This helps us to spread the gospel.